Welcome back to our channel. Texas is facing an invasion of wild boars, with over 2 million of these massive animals damaging cornfields and threatening farmers' livelihoods. Their move into urban areas is driven by the search for food and habitat. Cities often provide easy food sources like trash bins, pet food, and gardens, attracting wild boars. As human development expands, wild boars lose their natural habitats and venture closer to cities, finding shelter in parks and green spaces. The damage caused by these animals reached a staggering $800 million in 2022. This video explores how Texas farmers are tackling this ongoing issue and the methods they use to protect their crops and livelihoods. First, we discuss the impact of wild boars on the agricultural industry and local communities. Texas, known for its large corn-growing regions, faces a serious challenge from the rapid rise of feral hogs. According to the USDA, in 2022, Texas had 10.7 million acres planted with corn, with about 1.5 million acres impacted by wild boars, around 14% of all cornfields. The sight of collapsed corn plants, along with footprints and tufts of fur in the fields, is alarming. Farmers, especially in central Texas where these animals are most common, are struggling. The Texas Farmers Association reported that wild pigs caused an estimated $800 million in damage in 2022. This destruction not only impacts farmers' incomes, but also threatens the food supply for everyone. To address the wild boar issue, Texas authorities have launched strategies to reduce their population and minimize damage, including raising awareness about not feeding wild boars and reporting sightings in urban areas. Hunting in cornfields in Texas has become a key strategy for managing the feral pig population. Farmers and hunters work together using various methods to control the damage caused by these invasive wild boars. First strategy is night hunting strategy, especially with drones, has proven highly effective. Drones equipped with thermal imaging cameras make it easier to spot wild boars hiding in the shadows. Night hunting has led to harvesting larger numbers of wild boars compared to daytime hunting. The largest wild boar hunted at night in Texas weighed about 793 pounds in central Texas in 2022. Valued at around $10,000 for its meat and bristles. This method is safer and more efficient than traditional hunting, allowing hunters to cover more ground in less time. Plus, using drones minimizes crop damage while tracking these animals. Texas hunters reported a significant increase in feral pigs killed, with estimates suggesting over 100,000 wild boars taken down. Another effective method is trapping. Traps are set near areas frequented by wild boars and baited with food like corn or peanuts. Once trapped, the animals are either relocated or humanely euthanized, successfully reducing the feral hog population. Hunters also use baiting techniques to lure pigs into traps or open areas for easier hunting. Daytime hunting is the most common method. Hunters use rifles and shotguns, with the largest wild boar weighed at 680 pounds during the day in central Texas. valued at $3,500 in meat and trophy value in 2022. Daytime hunting has several advantages, such as better visibility, allowing hunters to assess the environment and track wild boars more easily. It also reduces the risk of harming non-target animals or damaging crops. Daytime hunting aligns with the natural behavior of wild boars, which are often more active in cooler temperatures. This method promotes safety, as more hunters are active during the day, encouraging collaboration. While it helps manage the feral pig population and supports farmers by reducing crop losses, wild boars are intelligent and elusive, making them hard to track. Farmers also struggle to monitor cornfields during the day while dealing with these aggressive animals. The third and most important method is airplanes hunting. Aerial hunting, though controversial, is effective for managing wild boar populations. Twin-engine helicopters are commonly used for this purpose, allowing hunters to cover large areas and spot feral pigs easily. Helicopters with infrared technology can locate and track wild boars at night. Hunting from a helicopter is safer than on foot, minimizing direct contact with the animals. This method involves flying low over cornfields and shooting feral hogs, particularly effective after crops are harvested for a clear view and reduced risk of damaging standing crops. However, aerial hunting can be expensive, costing over $2,500 per hour for helicopter rental. The noise from low-flying planes may also disrupt wildlife and stress nearby livestock.
Kill him right there.
Stay tuned for updates on how technology and innovation are shaping the future of hunting and wildlife management. What's the best strategy to tackle the millions of giant wild boars invading Texas cornfields? Daytime hunting with rifles and shotguns, trapping, nighttime hunting with drones, or electric fences? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the bell icon to catch our next deep dive into wildlife issues. Canada's agriculture focuses on farming and providing food for people and animals. Canadian farmers grow crops like wheat, corn, and canola, while raising livestock such as cows, pigs, and chickens. The vast open land is ideal for farming, and farmers work hard to care for their crops and animals to ensure a steady food supply. Agriculture is vital for feeding the population and supporting the economy through farming, food processing, and grocery stores. Canada features diverse habitats that support various wildlife. Over the years, some non-native species have been introduced accidentally or intentionally. This diversity influences farming methods and sustains multiple ecosystems. However, farming faces challenges from wild animals, particularly wild boars. These large, non-native animals have established populations in Ontario, Quebec, and Alberta. They dig up the soil for food, damaging crops and making it difficult for farmers to grow food. This affects essential crops like grains and vegetables needed by people and animals. The financial loss caused by wild boars is significant, with studies estimating that farmers can lose millions of dollars each year due to crop destruction. This impacts the farmers and communities that depend on their produce. Without proper management, the issues caused by wild boars could worsen, creating more significant challenges for Canadian agriculture. Wild boars can severely damage Canadian farms, with reports indicating they can destroy up to 90% of certain crops in affected areas. This highlights the serious threat they pose to farmers' livelihoods. As they root around in fields for food, they leave destruction in their wake, uprooting plants and ruining ready-to-harvest crops. Consequently, it becomes harder for farmers to cultivate their land and produce enough food. This issue underscores the need for effective strategies to manage wild boar populations and protect Canadian agriculture. Feral pigs have rapidly ascended to become one of the most problematic invasive species in Canada, posing significant ecological and economic challenges across the country. Initially brought in for farming and hunting, these pigs have adapted well to different environments in the country and are growing in number at an alarming rate. They harm local plants and animals by eating crops and competing for food, which harms the ecosystem. Additionally, they can spread diseases, creating a serious environmental issue that needs urgent attention. Economically, these pigs cause much damage to farms, leading to significant losses for farmers due to ruined fields and crops. The effects of their rapid growth are being felt strongly in many areas. Most wild pigs in Canada are not just one type, but hybrids from mixing European wild boars and farm pigs. This mixing gives them traits that help them live and survive in different places. Unlike in many other areas, these wild pigs in Canada have grown in number because they face less hunting pressure. They are tough animals that can handle different weather, from the cold northern regions to the warmer southern forests. Because there are more and more concerns about wild pigs invading areas, government agencies have warned people to stay away from these potentially dangerous animals. To tackle this issue, Canada has adopted effective management strategies that involves collaboration among government agencies, farmers, and hunters. First strategy is night hunting. Night hunting has emerged as a highly effective strategy for controlling invasive species such as wild boars, particularly given their nocturnal habits. These animals are more active at night, allowing hunters to target their movements and behavior better. This strategy increases the likelihood of successful hunts and helps minimize disturbances to daytime wildlife, promoting a more sustainable approach to managing invasive populations. Advancements in technology have greatly enhanced the effectiveness of night hunting. Night optics such as night vision goggles and infrared scopes allow hunters to spot and track wild boars in low-light conditions. These tools amplify ambient light or use infrared radiation to provide clear visibility, making it much easier to identify and engage with targets in the dark. Additionally, thermal cameras have revolutionized night hunting by detecting the heat emitted by animals, regardless of surrounding darkness. This technology is particularly beneficial in dense forested areas or terrains with limited visibility. By employing these high-tech tools, hunters can improve their success rates, making night hunting a vital component in Canada's multifaceted approach to managing invasive species. In a remarkable display of resilience, hunters in Canada eradicated over 100,000 invasive wild boars in 2022. This event highlights the effectiveness of night hunting as a control strategy and underscores the thrilling nature of such pursuits. Second strategy vehicles are often chosen to overcome rough terrain and are usually powerfully designed models capable of excelling on challenging roads. Large, heavy-duty pickup trucks and 4x4 SUVs are particularly trendy among them because they are equipped with optimal four-wheel drive systems, providing the traction, power, and stability necessary to conquer rough surfaces and bad road conditions. When it comes to hunting, the choice of vehicle can significantly influence the ease and effectiveness of the pursuit. Toyota Land Cruiser and Ram 1500 are also commonly used in the hunting community for their reliability and performance in challenging environments. Each vehicle provides the versatility and durability needed to facilitate successful hunting expeditions, These vehicles deliver robust performance while serving as the perfect platform for hunting or exploring. This versatility reassures us that effective solutions are being implemented, allowing hunters and wildlife managers to navigate challenging terrains confidently. The third strategy to deal with feral pigs in Canada is bows and arrows. In recent years, many hunters have chosen bows and arrows as their preferred equipment for controlling invasive species. Archery hunting offers several advantages, including a quieter approach, which allows hunters to remain undetected while stalking their prey. This stealthy method is particularly beneficial when hunting wild boars, as noise can easily spook these animals. The revival of traditional archery has also fostered a deeper connection to nature for many hunters, as it requires skill, patience, and a more intimate understanding of wildlife behavior. Using bows and arrows not only reduces the number of wild boars, but also reduces pollution, as guns and chemicals cause more pollution. Door traps have proven to be an effective method for managing Canada's escalating population of feral pigs. These traps are designed to lure pigs using bait and safely capture them without causing harm. By strategically placing these traps in areas where feral pigs are known to frequent, wildlife management teams can capture large numbers at once, significantly reducing their population in targeted regions. Most appealing foods, such as tomato carts and corn, are used indoors to trap feral pigs. Furthermore, regularly monitoring these traps ensures that they function correctly and maximize their efficacy in population control efforts. This method not only effectively lowers the population of feral pigs, but also plays a crucial role in alleviating the significant damage they inflict on agricultural lands and natural ecosystems. Wildlife agencies can ensure a humane and sustainable solution for controlling feral pig populations across affected regions by implementing door traps as a management strategy. This approach not only preserves the integrity of local environments, but also aids farmers in protecting their crops, fostering a balanced coexistence between wildlife and agricultural interests. The impact of invasive foxes on livestock in Canada. Invasive fox species, such as the red fox and coyotes, have become a significant threat to livestock in Canada, posing challenges for farmers and wildlife managers alike. These opportunistic hunters often target vulnerable livestock, such as poultry, lambs, and young goats. Livestock predation not only results in direct financial losses for farmers, but can also lead to increased stress and anxiety among remaining animals, affecting their overall health and productivity. According to recent agricultural statistics, coyotes alone accounted for 60.5% of the 140,000 livestock losses reported in Canada. This alarming figure underscores the significant impact that coyote populations have on agricultural operations, particularly for ranchers and farmers who rely on livestock for their livelihoods. Managing coyote populations effectively is crucial for protecting livestock and maintaining the ecological balance in affected areas. Foxes attacking small livestock, chickens, and sheep not only reduce the number of these small livestock, but also cause financial loss for Canadian farmers. Farmers usually employ various control measures such as enhanced fencing, guardians like livestock protection dogs, or regulated hunting to mitigate the threat posed by these cunning predators. Night hunting and tracking technology, such as GPS collars and cameras, have also proven effective in managing fox populations. Shotguns have become famous for farmers and landowners aiming to mitigate damage from predators, particularly in rural areas where red foxes frequently target poultry and livestock. Their versatility and effectiveness make them ideal for quick responses in situations where predators pose an immediate threat to livestock. In addition to being relatively easy to handle, shotguns can be used in close-range encounters, allowing for precise shots that minimize the risk of harming nearby animals or additional targets. Shotguns are a popular choice for farmers and landowners to reduce damage from predators, especially in rural areas where red foxes frequently harm poultry and livestock. Small game hunting is much easier with shotguns, as they offer less recoil and greater accuracy, making them a valuable tool for controlling invasive species. Foot traps are also employed method for managing red fox populations. They provide an effective way to capture these elusive predators without needing firearms. Designed to capture the animal by the foot safely, these traps minimize injury and allow for the possibility of release if non-target species are caught. When strategically placed in areas with high fox activity, foot traps can significantly aid in controlling populations and protecting vulnerable livestock.